My name is Kieran Mayers. I'm Head of Technical Compliance here at Sony Computer Entertainment Europe. This covers all of our environmental programs, but also other activities such as product safety, export controls, and technical information security. Sony Computer Entertainment Europe markets, sells and distributes the PlayStation products. I have a model here, which I'd like to show you. First of all, the packaging, because there are environmental features of the packaging, but also then the product itself with its energy use and its reduction in weight and other things. So if we open the box here, you can see that it contains just cardboard inserts, and that's really quite relevant because a lot of electronic products nowadays are packed including expanded polystyrene, which is a problem because it's very difficult to dispose of and recycle. And in addition, it's usually created using ozone-depleting substances. So by eliminating that, we're able to improve the environmental profile of this product. Now, a lot of people need to use expanded polystyrene to protect the product in transit, and there is a claim if you don't use it, you need a bigger box to cushion the product and protect it from damage in transit. Now, we're very fortunate because the PS3 is a very robust design, which means we also get away with a very small pack. As you can see, the product fits quite snugly in there. So this has a number of environmental advantages, probably most importantly the energy. The previous version used 110 watts of power, whereas this model only uses 90 watts of power. If you compare that to the original version, because there are actually many different versions of PlayStation 3, even though it looks like there are only one, the original version used 200 watts. And this is very important because the EU are now looking at energy use in consoles and how to address that. And the standby power consumption is also now less than 1 watt. Another matter that's been addressed is the actual weight of the console. It started in its initial form at 5 kilograms. The last version was 4.3 kilograms, and this new slimline is 3.5 kilograms. And that's very important because we're able to use less resources in production, we're able to save money. It's a win-win solution for both the economy and the environment. I think one final thing that's worth mentioning is hazardous substances, which is also a concern of many people and many governments. There are actually strict laws now enforcing that hazardous substances are eliminated from electronic products, and certainly following Sony policy that's what we've done, including other materials such as PVC and cables, which we've eliminated voluntarily. But there are restrictions on things like lead and cadmium, mercury, chromium, and also some special chemicals for preventing fires called brominated flame retardants. It is very tricky actually to control these. You have to work systematically with your supply chain, and any material can be introduced at any stage, and there are many tiers within the supply chain that you have to pay attention to. So design is not simply a matter of telling one person they have to manage things properly. It is really a systematic approach to a supply chain. I actually have here the previous version of the console so you can compare. You can see the changes here. This is the previous version. It's very much larger compared to the new version. Design, I think, is a big concept, and it's important to remember that. It's important to remember the supply chain side of things. It's not just designers around a table. You have to engage with all the levels of your supply chain, communicate and get them to understand your target. Now, we could look at the recycling of PlayStation 3. During service, we do get a lot of plastics back. And because we're using the same plastic on all of our PlayStation 3s, we are actually able to recycle it quite well. And I attended an EnviroWise event where we met some companies that were able to help us very well. And we were able to recycle these into good plastic. And working with these companies, we were able to produce this lovely chair here, which is a great success, really, and is actually available in high street stores.